Can we roll that clip?
What were you doing? And he's like, I think pipe
This is me motivating Joe.
Oh, this is Trevor go lassoing.
He's like,
look how
the
dead Joe is.
Spin! Look at this. We're a little cropped in, but I'm helping.
Dude, you would think a little piece of cardboard wouldn't hurt at all. No, when it's coming at you, fucking edge first.
I like how it doesn't stop them though. Trevor's still going.
I'm still going, and then I come to the camera.
Joe's back in it.
I see you. Go!
Oh, lasso.
You've dented my corner, Joe.
I think that was
dented it. No, you dented it.
No, Joe, you dented
Your face put a dent in my good sign.
You saw.
Then you made the mistake, Joe.
Okay.
Looking at your phone before the show is fine. Don't you dare start scrolling for more when the intro's rolling. He's going, I can get one more meme in.
I saw a kid do every Fortnite dance just flawlessly.
Okay.
It was
But then what was the scrolling afterwards?
Yeah,
You looking for more? You greedy little thing.
it was
Hey,
after.
welcome to Off Topic. The floor looks red.
You greedy little guy.
Not. Yeah, you mean a greedy little
does.
thing with the bucks?
I like it.
I do like
that.
it.
It's those lights.
I like them, though. It looks like the floor is lava. Ooh, watch out.
touch it.
I'm your host, Michael Jones. Trevor's dead. Dead Trevor. We got Alfredo and Joe. And Trevor, what do you have to say for yourself?
Well, I don't say anything. I just... You're supposed to say it, Michael.
Go Lasso! Go Lasso! Go Lasso! Now this is exactly how it happened when we were filming. Trevor decided, so we started Halo 5 Lasso, and
There's a lot of that. There's a lot of that
one too.
The cast is the three of us plus Gavin. And
Oh,
Trevor,
that's exactly what fucking happened
a lot of
when
that
I
too,
got
actually.
nailed
This
in
guy
the
got
fucking
nailed.
face.
Trevor decided to cheer us on by finding this piece of cardboard and writing "Go Lasso," which I don't really understand. But it
jazzes you guys up.
jazzes us up when we're hours and hours and hours in.
my
And every
God.
now and then we'll just kind of be sitting there and I just see the sign come up and Trevor starts waving it and spinning it and dropping it and hitting
Don't get
people.
defeated.
It's very good.
Go Lasso!
We were
Oh!
asses beat. I said this in the video. I was like, look, we're not at a sporting event right now, but the effects of this sign is still hitting like they were.
Yeah,
Like,
dude.
you know.
We went through some lasso syndromes very fast. This guy got loopy.
Everyone was
he started
on
going
point. Everyone was
like 6:30 at night. He's
Laser
going.
focus locked in.
Joe was just going. I thought it would be easier than this.
Dude,
Isn't this easier?
Dude, I got into Lasso and I immediately, I loved it for the first 5 minutes. And then after that, devolved into madness.
Yeah.
It's just slamming your head against the wall
Dude,
over
it's
and over
so-
again.
I think we say, we title it something ridiculous like 2 PC FPS pros forced to play on controller.
Right. So it's
Oh, yeah.
only available on
Yeah,
console.
5
so
is
you
only
have
on
to
console.
use controllers.
Well,
And not only the two of you fucking up, but constantly commiserating with each other of going like, it's fucking controller! And Joe going, it's fucked up, man.
Dude,
I know, man.
There'd be so many moments where I would just be like, fuck! And they'd be like, did you die? I'm like, no, I missed all my pistol shots on this front.
It's a
Like,
little...
literally just all of it.
It's also already more hectic because in Halo 5 you go down first, kind of like in Gears of War, and you can get like picked up.
Yeah.
And so that's never been a thing in any of the good Halos, I'd like to
Yeah.
call them.
The real ones.
And so we got better with it, but the first 30 minutes or whatever, it's like, I'm down, I'm down, I'm down, I'm down, I'm down. It was like most of it yelling,
right,
I'm
and then
down.
this guy is like, I'm dead. Like, what, you reset? No, I'm down.
Because you can just die too. So
Right.
now
That's
every
the
time
thing.
someone's like, I'm dead, and we're like, dead or down dead? He's like, oh, I'm down.
I'm
Dead
down.
means
And we're
go
like,
back.
and we're just
Right.
like,
Down
where are
means help
you?
me.
The-
And
but
when
the
you're
other,
like, we're down, you'd be like, I'm dead. And we're like, reset. And we're like, no, I'm down.
We're all
I'll be
getting
real
used to
though,
them,
it's been about
okay?
10 hours of getting used to.
right, and also we're all getting used to it because it's never been in the other
Right.
Halos before.
The number of times this man has his own experiences that no one else is
It's
experiencing.
like,
but
I
him.
don't want to get too deep into
Right.
actually what happens
Yep.
in the videos besides
Right.
the struggles of filming it. But Joe's got a lot of complaints, and at one point I just pause and I go, yeah, we're all playing the same game, Joe. He's like, but in my game. You're not going to believe believe what I'm looking at over
So
here.
much of that.
Believe it.
So
Dude, there
much.
was so much of
That's a screenshot worth the ages right
unfortunate
there.
fucking things happening.
Right,
and then-
just to you, no one else.
No.
Oh, I mean, a lot.
It's
to him.
just that it was happening to me, so that everyone was already hammering.
I'm gonna
me
be
with
honest.
shit.
Everyone was hammering you. Alfredo would not let go. He was a dog that bit you and then was like, "I will die with this man's leg in
when
my
Alfredo
mouth."
would do the same thing that I did.
Fredo's been on about
At a
biting
different
people a lot
point,
lately.
at a
I
different point in
realize.
the game, he'd be like, "Oh yeah, it's my bad." But then every time I would do, he's like, "What the fuck, man?
Yeah.
What the fuck?"
Yeah.
Good. It was a lot, man.
Welcome to LASO
called mentorship,
hazing.
you wouldn't
Yeah, it's called
understand.
LASO hazing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
God.
Well,
Take your
to the
controller
squad.
and eat your vitamins.
The controller was the worst part. It was the worst part.
Most
dude.
people would yell when they went down
Yeah.
or died, but Alfredo would just start screaming. And by we've already filmed a ton hour-wise. Not a lot progress-wise, but hour-wise. And it got to the point where you'd just be screaming and Gavin would just go, "Missed the shot?" He's like, "All of them! All of them, Gavin, my whole clip!" It's just Alfredo screaming as he's firing and missing.
At the very end, though, he still looked at the stats and he went, "I was the most accurate? Oh my
The most
god!"
accurate and the first, I think the first mission was most kills. But like, if you compare that to, what was it, 4?
4 is one.
Yeah, 4.
that we played.
I've only
Four's
done
4.
one other last.
Okay.
The other one that I did with
Okay.
you guys.
A much better
The
one.
much better one.
just in the first couple levels.
I was like a laser, and here I'm just like, hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Yeah, it's pretty funny.
And they moved. Hold on. Yeah, it was. Yeah.
I don't.
believe,
My biggest thing with LASO is like, and I usually have I'll have the least amount of kills or the third most amount of kills. And so there's a metric of if you're sitting in the back doing absolutely nothing.
Yeah.
Then you're gonna what are you doing? I don't really give a fuck who has more kills and shit at the end. I'm way more concerned with not dying than getting killed. And I'll also say too, we don't keep track of deaths in this one because it's fucking impossible.
Right.
With the downing and shit, it's just it just can't be done. And the other thing is, it's even worse because all the HUD's off and everything. Usually you die, you wipe, it restarts. But now you're down, but you're just going, "Where are you?" It's like, I'm by a pipe. There's a pipe in the corner, and you're like, "Where the fuck?" And you're looking for people.
pipes everywhere.
Because you only have a couple
Make your own
seconds.
call
Oh,
out
dude, it's like, "I'm by
somewhere.
weapons locker." And it's like
Yeah,
a
we call it a
bookshelf.
weapons
And it's
locker.
like, "Bro, why the fuck didn't you come to weapons locker?" And then Gavin's like, "Oh, I haven't been to weapons locker yet. I've been on the right side of the map."
Yeah,
We're saying weapons locker for 45 minutes, and he's like, "What's over there?" I'm in the basement. Get the fuck out of the basement!
Dude, we had so many call-outs. Like, I'm in the chandelier. I'm in the chandelier.
And then when we didn't know where we were trying to describe where we were in the map,
Right.
a specific spot, and it
Well,
was like, I'm on the left side, but not on top, on the bottom.
Dude,
or not on the
there would
very
also
bottom.
be unwritten rules of just kind of at one point, we're in this room for a very long time, but at one point, it'd go down in the middle, but we would just naturally say to ourselves or each other, be like, "I'm down the middle, our side. And everyone just knew, oh, okay, this middle, little pillar right here.
The thing is, you make
Yeah.
your own bases as you move up, but then sometimes, there's a lot of 2 and 2, especially because you can pick people up, right?
Yeah,
So it's
try
like
and
you
split
need
off in
someone.
pairs.
So we're doing a lot of pairs. So you kind of create your own bases, but then the 2 teams are in 2 different spots. So when someone goes down, they go, "I'm in the back left." It's like, what does that mean? My back left or your back left? It's like, by the red thing. You're like, ah. But it's been a lot of fun. That sucks. And Joe's just like, "Well, what is this?" And I was like, "Oh, this is awful. This is what it is.
Welcome to
This
the
is
thing.
this is what
Yeah,
the thing
the
is.
thing.
It sucks."
It took a mission, but I think Joe's reeled in.
Yeah.
I was yelling at Joe a lot.
Here's
Well,
the thing.
well,
I
no.
haven't played a lot of Halo
Right.
in general.
Right.
So
But you still have your FPS habits.
Yeah.
So when all of us are back,
on a
when all of us are back, and you're all beelining it up towards the
I'm
front.
just not used to
Yeah, no
used to
shit.
Halo.
And then Joe's like, he's mad at me.
You guys
Why?
are doing your part. I'm in the game to make sure Joe's finding cover and not dying and getting stuck. I'm doing my part with my sign and my morale boost. In fact, I think I gave Broadcast a clip of my help, and we're gonna narrate it because it is a silent clip, so you can leave our audio on.
It
But
woke me the fuck up, I'll tell you that.
snapped you to it. After that, checkpoint confidence galore, left and right.
Oh, the second you get a checkpoint, you go and you try things.
Yeah,
absolutely.
But there's a point where you're in a room for an hour and a half, and Joe starts trying things, and people just go,
Yeah. Can we
"What were
roll
you
that
doing?
clip?
What were you doing?" And he's like, "I think pipe
This is me motivating
Oh.
Joe.
Oh, this is
real in
Trevor
there.
go lassoing.
He's like
look how
shoving the sign in
dead
his
Joe
face.
is.
Spin!
Joe's
Look at
locked
this.
in.
We're a little
Ooh,
cropped in,
that's-
but I'm helping. I'm
Dude, you would think a little piece of cardboard wouldn't hurt at all. No, when it's coming at you, fucking edge first.
I like how it doesn't stop them though. Trevor's still going.
He's
still
back
going, and
in
then I come
it.
to the camera, I'm
Joe's
like,
back in it.
I see you. Go.
Oh, lasso.
This you've dented my corner, Joe.
I think
You
that was
dented it. No, you dented it.
No, Joe, you dented
your face
it.
put a dent in my good sign.
I think that was the first day. So we just started this week.
Yes.
We were here till 7:30 on Monday. Not particularly by design.
Well, the hardest part was trying to get into a fucking lobby. to
Okay,
play.
well that I
Well, the
think we
servers
should
are
talk
shut down.
about.
I'm amazed you were able to
Shut
get
up.
there.
Oh my God.
Okay,
This guy.
You can't just start saying shit. No,
One article
No.
that said Halo 5 servers were sunset.
So-
and then I read 2 more that
No.
said
And then
only
and
up to release.
but you said nothing.
match.
though. This is you basically read the one article and then said nothing.
Well,
Then you didn't say, but these other 500 articles mentioned
was
nothing
just-
about it.
We were trying to get into a game for 3 fucking hours.
wasn't 3
hours.
3 hours.
We were
It wasn't
trying
3
to get
hours.
from 11 o'clock
It was-
to fucking 2:30.
We didn't. No, you're exaggerating. We didn't start until at least 11:15, and it was before 2 o'clock we got in the game.
It was 1:50 that you guys were able to launch, and it was like a 11 a.m. call time.
But people weren't there ready.
It took a while.
You're not counting the hour it took to get the game.
Right.
Remember? Because we all went,
That's true.
oh fuck, it's on Xbox, and then it was like slow as shit, and then like Joe's had it already because he got gifted an Xbox.
Michael came and
I sucked it off of his onto a hard drive,
the game
and I
off
started
my
passing around,
Xbox.
going, you want to get some of this good stuff?
Oh God! And then then
It was a nightmare.
Gavin had download issues where and then that continued into the game where he's just trying to play it, and the Xbox is like, I'm trying to download the world right now, and he's like, just stop.
Oh, he kept getting errors.
Stop.
He kept getting errors that his Xbox was trying to update games. He said his hard drive was full, but it was only like 30% full. And I forgot about that because we're just playing. And he's going, stop!
Yeah.
God! Just update! Oh, look at that. That looks great.
Oh,
We-
full resolution. We got
we-
our camera in there is roadie.
Yeah.
Well, it's not.
security.
So we were broken before we went in, and
Dude,
it was hell.
It's a mixture of connectivity on console in general. It's so much worse than PC. And the problem that's always kind of plagued us, which people are always like, I didn't have any problem. It's to our detriment that we're all in the same room on the same network. That combined with, it starts going like, wait, what? Because it's not LAN.
Right.
We're still going on to the internet and they're coming back into the same room. And inevitably, like, firewall shit or NAT shit. So it's always like 3 people can get in a game, and then the 4th person's like, cannot connect to the data archive. And that took hours.
There's a particular little nuance to our setup as well, where we have a company like bandwidth, and then we have a specific gaming and content creation that's a little bit more liberated from adware and worries, because the firewall has to be strict for all of our intellectual
Data
property
shit.
and
Yeah,
data.
yeah.
So we don't get hacked. And then our stuff is like, sometimes
We need to
be able to
get
access
around some
games
of
and
that
not hit
shit.
firewalls.
Yeah.
So some of our ports are still like, it's kind of like a growing pain. So some of our ports are still on the business side. So some people are like, I can't download the game, I can't get in. And then we just swap the port over and we go, oh, it worked.
Dude,
it's like brute
we ended up
forcing it.
getting it to work with like 1 person was on wired, 2 people were on one Wi-Fi, and another person was on a different Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
And it just sort of worked, and we started screaming like, start it, film it! And then we left it all at the end of the day, figuring like, we'll come back, at least the internet will work tomorrow. Nope. Just didn't work, had to play with it all again.
Well, also
we
we were
did.
like, if the host Xbox can stay alive, the server can stay open, and we'll be all good.
Oh, well, that,
Right,
yeah.
that was
I mean,
the
I'm not
one
even,
that
I'm not even
killed itself.
concerned
The
about
box
that.
turned off.
I
Yeah,
just wanted to play the goddamn game without an hour.
We plugged the
network issues.
controllers in. Lindblad even, I think it was
Rubber
Lindblad that
banded.
rubber banded
It's
it.
fine.
I came back and my controllers rubber banded, and I was like, awesome. Oh, it's off. My Xbox is
Yeah,
off.
yeah. And we were like, we'll just restart it. No.
Oh,
But
no,
it's
no,
part of
no.
the when you start and you go, and then you're doing LASO, it's rough. But I feel like it's the perfect storm for that series.
The worst
Thunder
part.
hit right. You
Yeah.
can't hear it, but thunder hit right when
It
you
is.
said
It
the
just
perfect
started.
storm.
It just started raining. It hit
This-
I'm so excited for it because it's been so hot, and the air's all dusty right now because the winds are
Dusty
sweeping it up.
air?
And And that,
He's making it worse.
You said
Putting more
You'll
allergens
have
into the
your
air.
moment. I'm just excited for storms. What were you saying, Fredo?
Oh, I was saying that this sign throws me back because, like, obviously, like when I would, my dad's side of the family is Mexican, and so when they'd watch soccer games, Spanish commentators are always just like, they go wild, they're super energetic and everything, but they'd be like, and they'd be like, goal, and they'd be like, goal, golazo. Like that was like. I don't know what that means, but
that's
it was
funny.
always like, goal,
Is La Sol what you're saying? Is that because they're?
I have no
there's a
idea.
team with that
It's
name.
literally like in that like cadence. Like
Yeah.
every time any team scored a goal, it'd be like goal.
I love that,
And so when
that's
when we were,
Trevor.
when we were
I didn't know.
we were saying
I had no idea.
and that's why I was like,
Flashbacks.
I was like, oh shit, someone just scored a goal.
It's just
the
funny though.
audience.
It's funny how the way it worked because Trevor wasn't saying it, he was just holding the sign. But it's like it would be like if you went to a game and then the players started cheering for themselves. Like they don't usually look in the stand and read the sign. You know what I mean?
Right, 'cause I'd hold it up.
I'm number 1. But that's what we were doing.
I'd hold it up and Michael would instantly go LASO.
Well, you would just stand up from your desk, so like you were right in front of me.
Yeah.
I felt I had to immediately call that the Go LASO sign was being held and slash a warning. Watch out, Joe. Get hit with the sign. I
felt so bad.
It's good, dude. That's now like just lurking on your schedule of like when's a yucky lasso coming up?
I feel like we just went through hell, but we've only been through 2 missions.
Well, I mean,
Out of what, 12?
I think it's 12 playable missions with like 3 cutscene levels.
Joe, it's
I
15
went up
levels
to Michael
total.
and I was like, "Hey, how do you do lasso?"
he was like,
I was like, "How do you guys do lasso? You guys have to go to the end."
He said something like, he said something like, so like, when is it over? And I'm like, what? And he's like, when's like the end of lasso? And I went, that at the end of the game. He was just like, what if, but you don't ever just stop? Like, do we have to?
Yeah, I was like, is there any way that we can just like stop doing the game?
No. You're in now, baby.
you keep
He was
going
like,
there.
"Oh, you
Now,
have to go to the
baby."
end," and I was
At
just
some
like,
point,
Yeah.
if you think he got suspiciously good, and you look up, there's going to be a blurry cloud of smoke right next to where Joe was that I might have been there, helping him along. I'm like, just do your voice and I'll do the fingers.
Well, Gavin was looking up a list too of just like ranking in a tier list of like hardest difficulties for lasso.
Rated most difficult to least difficult.
And it was like, I think
Halo 2.
Halo
I think.
2,
Halo 2, Halo
1, and then the rest of
Whatever.
the Halos. And then I was like, huh.
I was thinking like, I guess 5
Halo
is easy because it's near the bottom.
It's not on the list. And he was like, no. It's not on the list because there's a separate.
Because it's so hard?
There's a separate paragraph at the bottom that was just like, don't even try it. It's not worth your time.
It was like, it was so hard, and also it was like this isn't on the list because the difficulty is insane for such a piece of shit game or something. It was not only is it hard, but it was like is hard and not worth your
Insulting,
time.
yeah.
And it even like not that we're doing it like for that reason, but there's not even any achievements for Lasso, which every Halo there's achievements. There's not even a Lasso achievement. Like Gavin keeps saying it. He's like, there's just no reason to do this.
That's wild.
It's crazy. Like
So-
to include it in the game. And he had to get all the skulls.
Right. Which he thankfully had already collected.
No, he did it like for the video. Like he did it ahead of time, but like
got
he
it.
just did it.
Oh, I didn't know he hadn't already.
no,
done
he was
it. Yeah.
doing it so we could film
So
it.
to enable them, you got to go collect them. That's also wild. But so you've done 2 parts out of 12, 1/6 of the run, and it's taken how many hours?
I mean, I don't want to get too heavy into
Right.
exactly laying it out.
Sure. A long time.
But we're
Way more than we thought.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, like you're kind of looking at slicing hours of the day overall.
But also the thing
24
you're thinking
hours.
about is like our part time's just going to get better as we go.
Right.
Like odds
Like,
are
we're in
the
the
first 2
rhythm
levels
now.
are probably the hardest in the game.
Look, I know we've all seen Pacific Rim.
yeah.
You know how hard it was for them to drift in the beginning?
Oh,
but then
yeah.
once
That's
they were
what's
locked
happening.
in, we're just all going to start drifting. You know what I mean?
Right? And then someone dies and Joe just screams, "How?"
Yeah, how the fuck?
There is a lot of like my
he's
favorite thing was
drifting by himself,
There was,
like-
there was a lot of like
I was
people getting
solo
killed.
drifting.
Yeah, you were.
I was solo drifting.
You were
myself,
drifting,
dude.
but like in outer space, like with no safety. You were just like.
I started
You're
drifting.
Iron Man, just
I started
drifting in
drifting with
time
the
and space.
kaiju.
My favorite part is like when we were in the thick of it, people would yell like "fuck," like this is how I died, or this guy got me, or like "fuck, I pushed up too much," or whatever. No one was more confused every time of how they were killed than Joe. He would just scream, "How? Where did that come? Where is he?" He would just drop dead. It was good, dude.
Yeah,
He's
that
been
to
getting
look forward
hammered.
to.
We've been doing LASO and Dark Souls this week. This man's just getting fucking beat up.
We're batching a lot of like series and content up for the coming quarters. I don't know, months.
Yeah. Trying to plan
Dude, I
things
love
out,
just like
organize.
plowing through and trying to
Yeah,
get
dude.
as many like recorded.
Don't say the word plow.
We've also
please.
got this.
We're nicely
I'm-
planned
I've been getting
out.
We've also got this, Trevor.
We also have that. What does that mean,
Sad.
Michael?
I don't know. It says wild.
Oh, true.
And on the back it says, "You know. You know what it is.
Oh,
Uno! I said mark your calendar September 2nd. We'll delete that mark because they changed the date right after off topic.
bring it back. I'll bring it back.
Remark your calendar September 9th because Uno Infinite.
Uno. Shut up, Joe. Don't ruin it for me.
Uno
is Uno?
Infinite
Go
is
Uno.
coming.
I'll go Luna.
Uno so.
The long-awaited sequel.
God damn it.
The long-awaited sequel to Uno the movie.
Oh, yeah.
I'll say mark your calendars. Yeah, well, they were on that for a long time.
It's on a card now,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
it can't be changed again.
We walked off set, and it was like, yeah, we're changing the day.
Not we.
Great.
Someone.
Well, I mean, but a collective we, the day was changed.
Yes.
And I went, I hope they can erase the calendars.
Someone
Yeah.
said, any more chance we get more Elden boys? Huh. We're not boys, we're bros.
Bros.
And this guy won't stop. He's like, could I be Elden?
Dude, I just want to enter the realm of.
You're nowhere near it yet.
You're not there
You
yet.
gotta get through Dark Souls 3 before you can be in
myself.
You've proven shit.
Fuck you have.
You've proven that when I tell you what weapon to use, that you do a lot of damage.
No,
That's what
it's
you've
because
proven.
I'm swinging my
It's not
sword with a lot of
Uno.
might.
It is, yeah.
Yeah, you're right, Joe. It was your call to fight the enemy and equip the weapon and to infuse it with a sharp gem. That was your call. And where to find the coal
Yeah.
to add the
Dude,
infusion onto the black.
I also-
That's all you.
I also absolutely did not attempt to kill an important NPC.
You tried. You failed. I'll tell you what this man did do, though, right? Because the whole point is he's never played Dark Souls, and I can't stop playing Dark Souls.
Yep.
3 specifically.
It's crazy.
And but now I got to stay on my toe. I was almost out, and I was like, well, I got to stay fresh for Joe. And so maybe I was playing it a little bit today. Maybe doing a little bit of this, a little bit of that.
Oh, I saw.
Ooh, wait, what was that? Show me the gestures.
Little bit of.
You're
little bit
looking
of boop,
strong
little bit
today,
of that,
Michael.
little bit of boop. Oh, you've noticed my 7 strength.
Yeah, wait, and what? Oh, your 7 strength, i.e.
stat.
your intelligence is...
Oh, my intelligence,
Bulging.
I think, is like 65 or 70. I think it's 70.
Shit.
Oh,
It's 70. Very big brain.
I got the vapors.
very big brain. But this guy says to me, and it's going great, right? This guy goes, can I have the save? Because Dark Souls doesn't have cloud saves.
Yeah.
And so if we move computers or whatever, I gotta manually move.
I learned
But
that the hard
I
way.
keep taking them anyway. Every
Floppy
time,
disks.
every time we record, I keep taking them. So I have a folder of just Joe's save files. Like I've got all of them.
Yeah.
They're all like it's Joe growing up into a big boy. And so he's like, can I have one after we filmed? I was like, what are we talking about? He's like, I kind of want to just play. I'm like, Joe, that defeats the purpose of the whole goddamn series. And he was like, but I want to practice. I want to play at home.
I'm addicted to
And I was like,
yeah,
I was just
dude.
like, too bad.
Roll
no.
another character. We
No,
all have to.
no,
love it.
don't
No,
roll
I
anything.
love the
For this,
game,
you
but I
can't.
hate
You
it.
can't.
Because the
Because
creative behind
the
it.
fact that you
Right,
know
yeah.
nothing.
Dedicated
gotta-
on knowing nothing.
Even if he replayed the parts he's already played, he'll get more practice
Yeah,
of like
yeah, yeah.
dodging and enemy timing. We can't have it.
Right.
We can't have it. And he was like, okay.
Right.
It's addicting.
Yeah, it's addicting,
It's
and
fun
also
as-
I think he wants to not get the crap
fun as
kicked
hell.
out of him so much. He'd go home and he's
I'm
like,
not used to
Right.
this.
I'm gonna figure this guy out.
No, I'm not gonna get any better.
Yeah.
I'm already.
Well, you can't get any worse.
I can't get worse.
Oh, you can't.
Sarah.
What I was
slacking me right
know,
now. I'm
dang.
off topic.
But how would
the
you?
first part of the
But how
play.
would you get that? How would you regress to that? I don't think. I'm saying it's. I don't think you could.
The cut to Joe's big brain.
I said you can't get any worse, and he's like, "Well, I could be worse like when I started." I'm like, "Right, but now you've experienced the game
Right.
and played. How would you go? Is it a
can't.
dial? I think it would be hard to.
Hit me in my head
Go
real
back
quick.
like that.
If Trevor hits you a couple more times with this Go Lasso board,
Try to knock some sense into the board, but it's doing the opposite.
we might have to start over. But anyway, yeah, we're doing Uno September 9th.
The one thing I want to say about it, because
that's a good point.
I want to say everything about it, because like news will be rolling out over the course of the next coming weeks. You want to mark your calendars because you want to be there. I will say that. There will be a heavy community involvement aspect
It's
to
live.
it. It's okay. Oh yeah, it's live.
Oh.
It goes.
You
on-
were heavily insinuating, so I just thought we
I don't know
had
how
said
far
it.
we want to go, but
It's
yeah,
live.
You essentially get to determine how long this goes. So it's entirely possible that this thing goes,
Or it
and
could be really
goes
fast.
and goes. Or if you hate us, you can go. Or I guess the opposite.
No, if they hate us,
if you
they'll
love
make it
us, you'll go. It's
If-
just
yeah,
over.
yeah.
30 seconds in and out. Lickety.
Well, Joe
split.
experienced, we just did the charity stream last week,
Yes.
how quickly someone will donate $1,000 so you can get
Dude.
tased.
You guys were awesome
So
at that
imagine
one.
Uno.
Dude, I've actually, you know what? You just keep mentioning these. I realized that my last week has been fucking.
Yeah, you got fucked up.
I've been getting fucked
This
up
week
left
and last
right.
week.
Well, you also
and I took
have-
one for you.
You also
You did.
pitched ideas that
I thought you
fuck
were going to
us
say
up.
pissed for some
Well, he
reason.
did piss.
Yeah.
His pants.
Pissed
No,
yourself.
but there was a series that we got to do a second part for, and that we're kind of batching to get ahead. But one of these is in Visage.
Oh, yeah.
And that one
Yep.
definitely was you attacking yourself and Fredo and I.
Yeah.
By way of
Yeah.
it was
what went down.
A little bit of a revenge
tease
for
it?
the last like 6 months.
Achievement Hunter is
of my
calling
life.
Sarah.
Achievement Hunter is calling Sarah?
Yeah,
Oh.
because we spoiled it. We spoiled the announcement. Should have waited till last second.
No.
Get ready for Uno.
I'm super excited for it because I'm ready to just handcuff myself to a table.
Did we say what it's called?
Yeah, Uno Infinite.
Uno.
It is Uno Infinite.
Because, quite frankly,
in theory,
it could be.
It could be. So
There's no
keep
hard
tuned.
cut.
Lots of details to roll out.
So in theory,
Yes.
No hard
we
cut.
could be
It's
there
just-
for
it can
like
go
a
forever.
week.
Well,
In theory, yeah, it could literally stop down everything else that we're doing, and we just go brakes on everything. It's still happening. We can't end it.
Can we just sleep at work?
Yeah,
I think you'll have to. You'll be
someone
ordered
might
to.
have to. It
Well,
depends
well,
on
I'm
how
just
the
saying,
audience
what if
wants
we
it to go.
switch, like,
Honestly, I'm
shifts?
probably
well,
gonna-
every single
can't
person
keep
isn't
a
playing at
secret.
once, Joe.
Yeah.
There's not that. You can't have 90 players.
Can I go?
You almost got Joe fucked up. Did that cut your neck a little bit? Did you get your throat slit a little bit?
That's how I would have acted if I
Oh,
was Joe.
wow, round of applause. I thought you were Joe for a second.
Oh my God.
Oh, shit, dude. Damn.
It's looking real good right now.
Wait, hey.
No, we are like neck deep right now in torture
band.
shit. Good band.
Yeah.
In torture shit.
Yeah.
Of like Lasso.
We really
and
got
Dark
excited
Souls.
to torture ourselves.
Yeah, but like I'll be honest, like it's there's something about like Lasso and Joe playing Dark Souls. Me, it's delightful the entire time. But of like, I hate this, I hate this, I hate this. I love it. And then you hate it again. And we have so many of those things happening right now.
Oh, yeah.
They don't
Yeah.
usually stack on top of each other. Even the randomizers with Matt.
Right.
Like, I love the game. I hate Matt.
You're definitely at the center of a lot of it,
I'm at
too.
the center of a lot.
Yeah. But
It's nice to finally push one at someone else.
Well, it's nice that we, at least Fredo and I, have a few series that are like a departure from that.
Right,
where it's
from
like
hell.
where it's not just straight hell.
Yeah.
It's like we're progressing, we're learning story. We got Matt and BK, Captain BK on the raft. That's
yeah.
coming to a nice close.
You got Baba Yaga.
relaxing.
We finally finished it.
Baba Yaga's always there.
Dude.
She hears Raft and she shows up.
Baba Yaga manages to freak me out every single time.
You're so
There was
focused.
one that you scared me without even doing anything, right? What was that one?
There was one I opened a can of soda in front of you. I went and you
It was
went
a Sprite.
Yeah,
Oh,
you went flying. I didn't say anything. I leaned the can in as close as I could. I went, and it actually sprayed a little bit. So you might have gotten some ocean mist.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was funny.
That and No Man's Sky are
Baba
like
was thirsty.
totally different because that's where I get so zoned in because I'm like, oh, what's next? What are we doing? Like, got to put this together, all the puzzles, and then Baba Yaga.
I always try to get someone's attention before I do it. Usually it's Kai, but sometimes it's Alfredo because I'm behind you, and so and I'll just be like, I'll make eye contact with someone and go like this, and then start like pulling my shirt. That's the other thing too. Like I don't think there's cameras,
My desk is harder to see. I put the camera back where it was.
but I'm just saying like usually like to alter my appearance in some way, just
Mm-hmm.
to become Baba Yaga, not to be like in the video, but like I'll put my shirt over my head, I'll get like a coat, and I'll go.
You always get to the
I always do
Thor
this. I
out.
don't
He
just
was
roll.
under
I
my
don't
desk
just.
one
I don't just
time.
roll up and say
Yeah.
Baba Yaga.
I was.
Right,
You know what I
right.
mean? It's a performance, whether the audience can see it or
Yeah, and I see it coming a mile away.
not. It's good when you see me get up from my desk and someone's like, "Oh, Baba Yaga's coming."
Yeah,
Here he
I see it
comes.
coming too. No one's caught off guard. We're all on the same page.
It's a good time. It's a good time.
What's
was.
happening?
Dude, I was the Arizona Sunshine VR came out where it was Joe and I playing, you know, zombie shooter.
worse, bro.
Yeah.
And in that game, there's a bunch of vehicles, and you open doors and whatnot, and there's like ammo and all
Trunks
this-
and shit.
You know, like grenades and all kinds of cool stuff. And so I'm always like 2 or 3 cars ahead of Joe, and Joe's always like, "Dude, you find any ammo? I can't find any ammo." And I'm just like in there, I'm just like, "Nah, man, there's nothing. I got nothing here."
So that's what's happening when I'm saying, "Where's my scopes?"
No,
in
no,
Apex.
no, no,
These guys are
no,
running
no, no,
around
Oh,
with necklaces
shit.
and
Never
scopes.
forget
Caught!
I will
I'm like,
never, ever.
where are the scopes?
You about to get no lasso.
Fredo and Trevor ever, and we were playing Apex,
okay,
and he
Kevin,
kept going, "Where are my scopes?" It's like we were in like our 3rd game, 20 minutes.
This is how I got to meet Joe.
He was
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Joe, the scope thief. I'm trying to
Fredo-
meet this guy,
me
and he's
Fredo were
stealing
fighting
all my
off
goods.
Everybody. And then Trevor's like 300 meters away
Dude,
going,
so
"Hey, you guys find any scopes?"
Gibraltar,
And
the
can't find a
shield. I'm
scope.
back there going,
And then when-
impossible.
when I saw the stream POV and me and Fredo died and it cut back to you just staring at
Just
a
like-
film and you're
he's
looking
like,
at him, no scopes.
I'm telling you, cut to my feed. You see the evidence. Not a scope to be seen.
It's also funny, like
I need a scope for these scopes.
I was literally, Joe would just be like, "Dude, I got like 12 bullets left." And I'd be like, "Man, I've got like 36, 300. I'm maxed out." And I'm just like, every time, it's just like, "There's no ammo in this game." I'm just like, "Dude, there's nothing here. I
This
don't
is
get
unfair.
it. Is it supposed to be like hard or something?" And I'm just like stacked with, there was one point where I opened the back of like an SUV and I didn't realize that I had max ammo already. So I just started pulling it and it was all dropping on the ground.
And then I came up behind and I was like, "Freddie, you left ammo here." It's like, "Oh, did I? I didn't know it was there."
And I was like, "Oh shit, yeah." Oh man, I must have dropped
Damn,
it.
Joe's lucky day.
You start throwing it into the bushes.
Oh,
and
I
shit.
would have absolutely.
Yeah. You don't want this.
Dude, I just kept hiding ammo.
That's awesome.
It's funny, you were telling me the other day about, I've never played Apex with Joe. I've asked him if I could squad up, and
Yeah, he always
doesn't
says
let
no.
me.
No, that was not the case.
That was,
He's
I asked to
gatekeeping
squad up,
Apex.
and did I play with you? No.
Because I was already playing.
So what I said, I asked to squad up, and you say no. That's what I said happened.
It's not I didn't let you in, it's I had a full party.
So because he had a full party, he didn't let me in. That's all I'm saying.
Boxing you out.
He boxed me out. And he kept saying, "Yeah, I'm playing with randoms too. I don't even know who they are. But I'm full. Sorry. They seem like nice people. I don't want to upset them." But you were telling me about playing Apex with Joe. And I was talking about Dark Souls, and you were like, oh, Apex Joe, like, hey, we're moving in a team, and like, hey, there's some guys over there. And we're like, cool, let's go this way. And then you turn around, and Joe's over there going, hey, I'm down. I tried to take them all on. I'm down. And there's going, why?
So it's like, I'm
It's just
applying
the way-
pressure,
it's
and
just
I'm
the way you play
confronting.
Apex,
Like, wait a
when you play
minute,
it for
what?
9 hours a day straight.
Well, it's apparently also the way you play Dark Souls, and it has similar results.
has
Where
like
Joe
you.
just goes,
Halo LASO.
My soul's right over there. I'm gonna go fight this other guy over here first, though.
Dude,
I'm sure they won't
look,
fall off a cliff.
can't-
Oh no, my souls!
I can't get over it, like, because I'm like, you know what? I'll get them anyways.
I'll get them in.
Farm up a little
Let
bit
me just
more.
get
Just a little bit.
Oh, I
more.
dropped 6,000
grab 'em
souls.
and then farm
Dude,
up.
I dropped 6,000
Dude.
souls. Let me kill the skeleton worth
Exactly.
43 first.
My favorite part is listening in as they're playing, and Michael's like, "So you died for 12. How you feel? You lost 6,000." And I'm sitting there listening, and going, "Ooh, that sounds like it's a
I
good
don't want to
video."
spoil too much, but there seems to be a lot when we play the game where I keep talking shit to the stuff in the game, and then something completely just
You're like, "You won't
derails
trick
it.
me," and then
Yeah.
something else.
Well, the average is in Joe's favor because he talks shit to the game 90% of the time he's playing. So usually he's getting killed while he's talking shit. He likes to walk up to anyone and go, "You bitch. You're fucking nut. You're fucking nut." Oh! and then he starts spamming buttons.
And then he rolls a lot, apparently.
Dude, he rolls everywhere. When Joe starts panic rolling in just every direction, and I'm sitting there and just go, stop rolling. Like, not even away. He rolls backwards, then forwards, back, then left, then right, then left. And I'm just going, what the fuck are you
He's
what are
doing
you
the
doing?
Konami cheat
What are you
code.
doing?
Can you imagine trying to fight someone in real life and then just keep rolling back?
It's a mechanic. It makes people dizzy.
Muhammad Ali's out there ready to box, and you're just ducking and rolling, and he's like,
It's
what would he do?
It's crazy.
Even the best.
Muhammad would just go, bop.
It's crazy, though. It's a lot of fun.
Oh my god.
So we're cooking up a lot of good
doing some
stuff.
A lot of stuff.
We got some good cooks.
We got a BTG we're waiting to cook. We just gotta.
I know.
We got all the ingredients. We just gotta boil the water.
You even caught me in the throes of the best time to do it. I'm being real coded because not everybody knows what this video is that we playing.
Basically, no one knows what it is.
Yeah,
because,
right.
Secrecy is of the utmost importance.
Yeah, I don't.
Oh, yes.
Do you know?
You know. Shut up.
No, he doesn't.
You do know.
No, he doesn't.
See it.
Mithrandir.
I don't know.
See it in your face.
Well, you're a terrible face reader.
Yeah.
Because I don't know.
I mean, I'll tell you who knows. Me, Trevor, and Lindsay. That's it.
And not Alfredo.
Boom!
See, the fact that you said not Alfredo makes me think that it is Alfredo.
Okay, well, what you think is irrelevant. It doesn't really matter and change the video in any way.
Not Alfredo.
I have no clue.
What the fuck are you guys gonna do to me next? Just tell me. Just
I always think everything's about him.
It's not
It's
always
crazy
about
selfish.
you, Joe.
It's not
Okay?
about you.
All
It's-
right. In
You know what?
in due time.
Baby.
Hey,
Jeez.
Lasso sign one side.
You know
Uno
what?
card
I think
other.
the
Just do
morale's
it.
getting low in here. Hold on.
Go, Lasso!
I'm waiting.
Go, Lasso!
Oh,
Go, Lasso!
Almost fell on my chair.
Go, Lasso!
this guy is dangerous on the side.
I love it, dude. I love it, man.
I even used your head for that one. Okay, hold on. I gotta clean this up. They're flashing the TV.
Dude.
All right. All right, Joe.
What?
Oh yeah. Oh, you're gonna waste that good stuff? You can use that.
suck it up?
You can use that
Want me to
good
lick it
paper
up?
towel.
Yeah.
Hey,
It's
grab-
just like Bounty, except
hey,
you gotta use 15
Hey,
for
Trevor,
the
grab
effective
a couple
one.
extra sheets for our office.
Yeah.
I like that. Like Trevor washed his hands at something, and he had the inside of the roll, and he kept going, "Ooh!" And he was like wiping the cardboard in the center. It was like all dry, and he threw it away. I just kept yelling, "Save the napkins!" Like someone comes back from lunch and like, "Don't throw that brown napkin away. We
Eventually,
need
I'm gonna have to
that."
start walking outside and rubbing trees to dry my hands. And we only ever have like the quarter of a paper
Dude, there's
towel roll.
always-
I'm
I feel
like,
like-
how is it always a quarter? Where are you finding
I feel like
these?
they were replacing empty ones with quarter ones. Like, it's never. It's like, oh, it's out, and then you come in the next day and you go, how is it almost out? What the fuck?
Dude, it's always almost out. It makes no damn sense.
It's like someone brings us their home drags. They're like, you know what?
shit.
I need a new roll at home. I'll bring this mostly empty one in.
I'm tired.
Why are you tired?
Tired this week.
Because you've been at the
Well,
center
because
of all of our brutal
all
videos?
this shit and taking the kids to school every day now,
Oh, yeah.
and picking them up.
How's school going? They doing good? They enjoy it?
I don't talk to them.
Fair enough.
I don't know.
take you to
It's
school.
a school for babies. I don't know.
baby school.
I go. I walk up and I go. This is where you keep the babies, huh? keep your baby away from me.
Really motivational. I've been
yeah.
watching a lot of Nathan For You because the rehearsal came out. Have you seen any of the rehearsal? I've been talking to these boys
yeah,
about it.
no.
So good. I think we should watch it as a group because it's so fucking funny. And like, if you see Nathan For You, you know he takes pretty like unique concepts and goes to the like 11th degree with it. It's really good. But one of the ones going way back to the Comedy Central days, maybe like within the last 10 years or so. I don't remember when.
That falls
Nathan For
under
You-
Joe's category of super old.
Yeah, it's vintage. So maybe 2014.
I didn't say it was a.
It's new
fucking
vintage.
Archaic.
You said super old, referring to what? What was the movie?
Spy Kids.
No, it wasn't Spy Kids.
Spy Kids is
no,
what
it
I
wasn't.
call
Last House
new
on the
vintage.
Left.
No, it was something newer than Spy Kids. This was after
Last House
Spy.
on the Left.
Yes, we were talking about Last House on the Left because we were talking about the
yeah.
guy who got microwaved to death.
it was like
and
2009.
Joe
12 years
goes,
is not
and
a
Joe
short
goes,
amount of
oh,
time,
yeah, but it's
though.
not super old. For you,
Yeah,
like
it's not
Star Wars is
it's not
super
like
old.
80s. It's not like 80s old, but like I use super old very broadly.
Too broadly, in fact.
yeah.
Because then what is 80s? Dinosaur? I don't.
No,
How do you?
useless.
Useless. There's a lot of good movies in the 80s.
Damn.
Or you go back to Let's Roll.
Jack Jackal.
Not important.
Yeah. Oh shit. That's true. Oh, I guess you weren't alive. So yeah.
The world began.
You're alive wasn't important.
Me, I wasn't born.
Hypothetically, they were old movies.
Well,
World War III.
one of these vintage episodes of Nathan For You, about 8 years ago, maybe, I don't know. But so I'm watching these clips. He hires. It's a conflation of things because he starts to borrow from his own ideas, and so he hires a Santa. Not impersonator, but whatever they're called.
Impersonating the real Santa.
Yeah.
I think it's just the Santa.
Yeah, he hired a local Santa,
yeah.
someone who was like once showing off all the guns in his house. It was weird. And he gets him to go to a toy shop, and it's way off season, so it's like July. So he's like, listen, you get your Santa stuff in and out. It's cheaper that way. The kids get excited, and we're gonna sell this toy. That was the whole goal of this particular episode. Was there's this toy called the Doink It, and it's like it's got a little ball in the middle, and then a bunch of little like cups that come out, like meshed cups.
Oh.
It's weird. It's a weird looking little thing. Like it looks like a pollen under a microscope.
Okay.
So anyway, the whole angle he has to help this new inventor sell his Doinkits is that he's going to get it in the store.
Is it like a knockoff Mop It? Is that?
No, it's like
Doink It?
it's like a very bad moonball. You know, how moonball's got little divots in
gotcha.
it. It's the opposite.
Okay.
So this inventor made the Doink It, and so he's like,
Doink.
cool, this is how we're gonna sell your product. We're gonna get it in the toy store. I'm gonna get an off-season Santa. All the kids are gonna come in. Santa's gonna apply the pressure, and we're gonna say, you don't wanna be a baby, do you?
Pressure.
Well,
I had Doink It.
if you buy a Doink It, you won't be a baby. And it's like, and it's such a combination between very real and like hilarious. It's that perfect cringe humor, right? And this cute little girl comes in and she goes, this girl at my school is mean to me. And I was like, my heartstrings are like, oh my God, this is so, like, it's so real. And I also have a young sister who went very much through that. And so my instincts are like, I will fight anybody. And Santa goes, well, maybe it's because she thinks you are a baby. Would you like a Doink It? Maybe she's making fun of you because you don't have a Doink It. And then the kids like grab all these Doink Its and go to their parents and they're like, all right. And then they start moving product.
Who the fuck? The moving the Doink Its is less surprising than people actually bringing their kids to see Santa in the off-season.
Right.
I don't want to take my kids to see Santa in December. Okay? I put it off as long as possible. I can't imagine being like, hey, there's a Santa that popped up. I would go, I don't give a shit. What? The fact that people are like, get in it. We don't have to
Santa's
do it
over
later.
there at the Doink It store.
Like, do you think that's going to track for the kids when December comes and they go, you just saw Santa 6 months ago. Right. Why do you want to see him now?
I see him now. Also, as a kid, 6 months is like
10 years.
20% of your life.
Yeah.
It's like, it's been a while.
That's wild.
That's fucking funny.
I just love his perspective. So that was what Nathan For You was, or maybe that was when it was Nathan on Your Side, when he was like doing TV segments. But basically, like he would find a local business owner, figure out their needs, and then design this very intricate way to like elevate their business. One of my favorite ones was for a local Terminator,
Holy shit! Like,
Yeah. Exterminator.
an exterminator.
Yeah, not a T-1000.
Yeah.
Local
A
Terminator.
Terminator
This is
isn't.
our local T-1000 right here.
I gotta be honest. Joe, for once, on the up and up, saying, Trevor. Joe actually tracking what's going on.
Exterminator.
That was great to see.
Well, you kept saying X, and I was like, no, he still is a Terminator. An X-Terminator.
No.
A bug exterminator.
Hey, I heard you got some bugs, and also, don't worry, I'm fully human now.
Yeah.
I heard you got some bugs and some John Connor.
Also wears John Connor. Okay. A bug place, a fumigation zone.
Oh my God.
So his idea is, all right, we're gonna get you big business with a local hotel. We're gonna get you a contract for their franchise all across the state. You're gonna make some good money. And he's like, well, I trust you. You've got a business degree and you keep spiking the lens, so let's trust you. And the plan was, and he broke it down. It's always amazing to see like these just regular old folks reacting to his ideas, and they just go, okay. So the idea was this. They were going to take one of his extermination vans, rebrand it with a hotel awards that is very real, like sign. It's just a big trophy image, and it goes, and it says something akin to like, hotel awards, this is a really good thing, or like this is a real thing. They wheel out the back a table with a giant trophy on it. And underneath is like this big wooden podium that a normal like kind of cup of a trophy is sitting on top. And it says, award for least bed bugs. And they wheel this like 6-foot trophy on a 3-foot table into the lobby. Everyone is seeing it. And so he's like, look, they won't see the extermination stuff come through. They're going to see an award come through. And so then they're going to be like, this is a nice hotel. And then a woman looks at it and goes, least bed bugs? Well, that means I'm going to see some, right? And Nathan just looks at her and goes, I don't know. I'm just delivering this. And she goes, oh, okay. And so they shimmy it back to the back room, and then like, you know, some sort of Mission Impossible. The exterminator comes out from under the cart. They open up the trophy in the wooden podium as all the gear, all the chemicals and the sprays and stuff.
So elaborate.
They get rid of the trophy. They pull the sheet off the cart, and it looks like one of those maid service carts where it's got toilet paper and towels and all sorts of stuff. They open up the side where it looks like towels are stacked. It just opens. The exterminator crawls in. They tuck all the stuff into the vacuum. They close it. Nathan then dresses up as a maid and wears a mask, and so you can't really identify who he is. He gets into the hotel now. He goes to the room. He looks around, he parks it by the door, and so it can open, and he can release the exterminator into the room without anyone noticing. He passes him the vacuum, he unzips, da-da-da-da. They spray down the room. And then, to make it out, they're like, see, no one saw us come in. And then, on the extreme circumstance, your bed bugs are, too bad, and we have to throw your mattress out, they demonstrated how they would do that. So they bagged it, they tagged it, and then to get it out,
my favorite part.
He was like, I noticed that this hotel happens to have a large Asian clientele. And then he hired actual like dragon dancers to come perform at this hotel. And so a guy runs into the lobby with, I don't know what the name of that kind of drum is, but he's got the sticks and he starts doing the rhythm. And then around the corner, these dragon dancers come along, and in the midst of it, it's that long dragon where it's like 4 people dancing under it, and it's wiggling. Yeah. Underneath it, you see Nathan and the exterminator's legs just kind of shimmying with the mattress hidden under the dragon. And then they go outside, they pull down a sign on the side of the van, and it like changes it to Red Dragon Rentals or something like that. They take the whole dragon and just put it all into the van with the mattress, and off they go. And then they take that tape, show it to the hotel manager, and he's like, okay. But it's just going so far to do something so, I love that kind of thinking. It's just so funny.
I just love when you're watching the clip. Everything about the lion dancers looks normal, and in the middle, it's just this giant rectangular hump coming out.
It's like clearly something is there.
Something is behind,
It's
moving along the
mattress-shaped.
dragon.
But oh my God, it's just taking it to that degree is hilarious. But
We could do that.
we gotta be inspired
Don't
by
do
that.
that.
Outdoors.
They already did it.
Right.
Don't do that.
Come
Do
on.
something new.
Okay, well,
He's like, instead of exterminator, it'll
Local
be
Terminator.
The Terminator.
It's a Terminator. Gets to
Get the
room.
Terminator in the maid cart.
trying to get the Terminator to be the local, the doorman for the hotel.
You go to any hotel that has someone named John Connor staying there, or Sarah Connor. The guy goes, occupied. The guy crawls out. Are you John Connor? And he goes, excuse me?
Like outdoors idea right there, boom.
mean-
we go to local hotels, and then you go, hey, is there a person named John Connor staying here? They say yes. I walk through the door and I'm just,
I just touch my ear. Well, what happens is they're like, no, but we have a John Smith and a Bradley Connor, and you go, good enough.
Can I get both of their rooms?
Yeah, you don't. Here's the
Or one.
trick. You don't ask if there's a John Connor. You say, I think my friend John Connor is here. You mind giving me his room number so I can go say hi?
No, what you do is like, I have a package for him, and it's clearly like poorly taped and it's ticking very loudly.
we're gonna go to prison.
Joe also needs to walk in half face peeled off.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
yeah.
It's,
Oh, yeah.
It's like the metal alloy and the red eye, and he's just standing there. And you like, we get Trevor being normal going, yeah, my friend John Connor, and then Joe just keeps going, where's John Connor? Primary objective, eliminate John Connor.
Rifling through the trees in the lobby, and he's looking under things. Where's John Connor?
Cannot stop Skynet, John.
Trevor, someone asked, where can you watch Nathan for you?
He's been on Comedy Central, but right now Rehearsal is on HBO Max, which also happens to be a sponsor for this
Wow,
episode.
and what a segue. Now watch this fucking commercial. This episode of Off Topic is brought to you by HBO Max. I think most of us, especially the listeners in the South, can agree that this summer is a particularly brutal one. It's too hot to do just about anything besides sit on the couch in AC, that's air conditioning, and watch TV. Luckily for us, HBO has all the best entertainment all in one place. Epic worlds await on HBO Max in originals like the highly anticipated House of the Dragon, which takes place 200 years before the events of Game of Thrones, and the HBO sci-fi saga Westworld. Then you can also check out the must-see Max original series Pretty Little Liars, Original Sin, a dark coming-of-age horror-tinged drama mystery, and the newest season of the unfiltered animated series Harley Quinn, starring Kaylee Cuoco as Harley Quinn and Lake Bell as Poison Ivy. It's now streaming too. This season, the duo returns to Gotham as the new power couple of DC villainy. I've watched the first 2 seasons of Harley Quinn. I'm very excited to get into the third. It's a very good show. It's very funny. It's very violent. And there's a lot of big names, you know, you see appearing as various characters. So very enjoyable show. You've also got Peacemaker and my personal favorite on the entirety of HBO Max, Succession. How do you not watch Succession? Who's gonna betray who? Just a bunch of billionaires fighting. I'll get there one day. I'm Cousin Greg. Discover award-winning series, heartfelt comedies, gripping docs, timeless film classics like Goodfellas and more. All the best of entertainment, all in one place. HBO Max. Max up your life. This episode of Off Topic is brought to you by Shady Rays. Shady Rays has the essentials you need to make summer complete, and it's still summer, by the way. Shady Rays sunglasses offer an industry best combination of fit, style, and performance without the big brand price tag. It doesn't stop at the quality. Shady Rays offers the most insane protection program in all of eyewear. Every pair is backed by lost and broken replacements. If you lose or break your pair, even on day one, they will send you a brand new pair. Wear with confidence, because Shady Rays has your back long after you purchase. They also provide 10 meals to fight hunger in America with every order and have donated over 20 million meals to date. Look good in your shades and feel good by making an impact. If you don't love them, exchange for a new pair or return them for free within 30 days. There's no risk when you shop with Shady Rays. Their team always has your back. And exclusively for you, Shady Rays is giving out their best deal of the season. Go to shadyrays.com and use code OFFTOPIC for 50% off 2 or more pairs of polarized sunglasses. I feel like you want polarized. That's like, those are the good, okay? Try for yourself. The shade's rated 5 stars by over 200,000 people. That's shadyrays.com. And don't forget to use code OFFTOPIC for 50% off. That's half. 2 or more pairs of polarized sunglasses. Thank you to Shady Rays.
It was so smooth.
And we're back.
It was so smooth.
We're back.
And then so right into overly aggressive.
Yeah, no, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. It was good. That was a good break. That was a good toss-up.
It was such a good lead up, and then all of a sudden, fucking commercial.
I knew it was a good lead-up.
Pretty good. It's pretty good.
Yeah, dude.
Well done. Well done.
Oh, thank you, Firsties, for coming and watching live, hanging out with us.
Oh my God.
You tickled my fancy just then.
You look like Joe after playing LASO. Tears in his eyes.
Tears, and I did piss myself a
We
little.
talked about, I said, Joe was just kind of standing there like in another dimension after one of the days of filming. And I was just like, I feel like we should take a picture of Joe on the ground crying, maybe like covered in his own urine that just says Halo 5 LASO has begun.
Dude, I got up out of that chair, and then we had to get a new chair. Just pissed myself. Oh God, it was so bad.
Well, that's also, I think, when Trevor knocked you out, you released all your fluids.
Yeah. Just a little bit of piss.
I was holding
came
it.
out.
I was scared, man. I was scared playing Halo.
I was
there's
scared
definitely-
because you kept running out into the open field, and I went, "Is this the whole?"
There's
experience?"
definitely, that's not the series to hold it in for. The number of times Gavin just left to go to the bathroom.
It's okay, Joe.
He was going pee-pee a lot.
It's not real.
It is real.
It is real.
Well,
It's very
they're
real.
making it real.
I had a fucking dream about Halo the other night.
Yeah, it's your
A
life
premonition before we started?
Oh my God.
Was it Sunday?
No, it
Was
was
it bright?
It was a repeat.
Yeah, was it
I just
going
kept
smoothly?
fucking dying.
Oh no. That's
Kept fucking dying. And I had Fredo screaming in the background at me. The distance.
Joe became a pretty big target, but a lot of it was Alfredo and Gavin and I just giggling.
Well, because I've played
Just
so many shooters
never
with this
ending,
man,
just laying into
so
Joe.
I automatically just knew what he was doing. I was like, there would be some times where we clear out a little bit of an area, and Joe would be like, I'm just gonna check it out, and he just like starts booking it. And
There were so many times where you booked it though, and then everyone was like, Fredo, where are you? Oh, I'm all the way up in the front. And everyone was like,
oh yeah,
but when you do it,
right.
Yeah.
it's all good.
Well,
He's
because
been
here's
vetted.
the thing.
He's been vetted.
That's because
Okay.
we're biased.
Well,
and we hate you.
No, it's because he's been vetted. Okay.
What I
He-
said about the Uno card
It's
earlier?
because because when I do it, I own it. I do it and I go, yeah, I fucked up, or oh, yeah, I pushed too far.
Own the denial. Just own the denial.
When Joe does it, he's like,
Well,
here's
the thing.
I got hit. I know what.
Here's the thing. Joe's not wrong that Alfredo does do it and doesn't really get as much, but Alfredo didn't also just die 47 times and then push up.
Listen.
You know what I mean? It's you got to look at it as a whole. If you looked at every single instance, you would be right. But when you look at it as a whole of what has Joe done,
47.
and what is he doing?
47 was wrong.
I'm sorry.
Total count was 53.
I'm just deaths. I guarantee you it was way higher than 53.
53.
No,
Yeah.
I think it was 53.
It was. I can't
I'm
even. I can't even.
I'm just gonna
imagine
show
how
up
many
to the
deaths
next
there were.
lasso in a coach outfit.
Okay.
I'm gonna show up to the next lasso in a fucking urine bag.
Trevor should dress up like Will Ferrell as the cheerleader from SNL.
Oh yeah.
Just don't get a real sign.
You don't want me to
please.
be Ted Lasso?
Don't get a real.
I mean, you can be Ted
great
Lasso.
show.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was thinking
I'll
super
put something
olden
low
times.
enough that when you walk into the office, you can tap it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that doesn't help us when we're at our desks
Actually,
playing the game.
I'll change it from believe.
Someone just gets up and walks away.
Get up, believe.
I'll change it to be alive.
Yeah, and then put it right in front of Joe's desk.
Well,
It could be a reminder.
There's no point in putting it in front of my desk. It's not gonna happen.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna look at it.
don't give up on
We'll
yourself.
remind you.
What?
Don't give up on yourself. You can do it.
Trevor, he asked me.
fuck no, Trevor.
He asked me if we could stop. Okay. How long do you guys usually go? Which is also funny because Sarah said something similar to me like the day or so before that when we're talking about Dark Souls, and it's like my favorite thing about Sarah this week is because we've been doing a lot of the brutal shit. And also, we've been doing a lot of stuff at the end of the day, and the stuff tends to go a little bit longer, so we're just like staying a little bit later than usual. But like almost the outrage on Sarah's face. Like she walked in yesterday when we were filming something, and it was like 5:30, and it was almost like she expected us to be gone, and she's having a party, and she's like, "Oh no, my guests are about to arrive." And so a lot of times we just go. It's like I was joking to Caden about it. Sarah's like, "Caden, why are they still filming? Turn this recording off. Stop recording." End it. And I was like, "Oh, I'm sorry, Sarah." Just like, "I'm just surprised. That's all. I'm surprised." Like when we
heard that.
Oh, it's like when we were doing the challenge accepted yesterday.
Oh, right.
Like she walked in and was like, "What's going on here? You're still making this video." But anyway, she said to me, referring to Dark Souls, she was like, "So what's the plan with Dark Souls?" I'm like, "What do you mean?" And she was like, "Well, like, do you know how you're gonna end it? Or are you gonna stop?" And I go, "Yeah, we beat the game." And she was like, "Oh, I didn't know you were doing that." I was like, "Yeah, there's no Joe's got to play the whole fucking game. There's no like," and now we wind down on the fourth boss.
Right.
It was just
wish it was
I just
that.
thought it was because there are series like fucking Minecraft, right?
Yeah.
Like or you dead or
Which kind
whatever,
of
where it's like, okay, what's like the
limitless.
final goal? But I'm just like,
Yeah.
He goes from here to there.
Yup.
That's what the goal is, and it was just
People get to live my experience with me.
They will.
I'm
You got
eager to
a
see
lot
it.
of big brain ideas for how you
He
want the
does.
series edited.
Look, listen, look. I know that you guys look,
Look, listen, look.
and listen,
and then look.
look, listen, and then look.
Go ahead. I can't
listen,
even wait to reply
understand.
already. Go ahead.
Okay.
It's like Navi.
I know that you guys throw fun at Joe's gonna throw notes for the edit, but I really want to like try a new edit.
I like that you throw notes.
Yeah,
I like it.
constantly
I love
give
that.
notes all the time.
Not
I like it,
constantly,
but-
absolutely not constantly.
Go
No,
ahead.
I do.
No, he
Go
does.
ahead,
I'm saying
Mike.
I do.
Yeah, but go ahead.
Giving notes is not a new thing that we're making fun of you for.
Look, I swung that idea by Ashley.
I'm just saying. I just generally don't announce. I'm giving a note now. And
My
give the
note is happening.
I just do the video and then I type all the notes and I hand them over.
Right, yeah, that probably is the.
I'm just saying.
Here's the thing. I think Joe's trying something new.
Oh, he's trying something new. He is.
Not the notes.
No. But how the notes are being
Joe
interpreted.
never change. Never change.
I
kind of wish I would
Well,
change.
I love the idea too, Joe, being like.
Peer into my mind and I see nothing to do it.
Well, I like Joe trying something new. He goes, I'm trying something new. Anyway, so you do it. Like, here's how I want you to do it, editor.
Here are the
And
notes.
Joe goes, I'm trying something bold. So anyway, make it like this.
I gave a note mid video.
It just tickled me. You gave a note mid-video on like our 7th recording. And I was like, what are you doing? And he goes, I gave him a note.
Well,
and I
'cause
was
to
like,
be
well, now they
honest-
have to edit
to be
around this
honest,
note,
I
Joe.
wasn't
His
really-
heart's in the right place.
I didn't really know
heart's in
where
the
the
right
edit
place.
was gonna go on the video until we got around to
And then
that.
the vision hit him.
And then the vision hit me.
Oh, I watched it happen. Dude, it's like he did something and he was like, oh my God, I have a note. I have to give it right now. Like, it hasn't happened. And I was like, oh, you're giving a note now? And he's like, I'm helping the editor.
And you were like,
I
"You're
just-
creating more
And I
work."
just went, well, now they have to edit out this conversation. So you've actually done them a disservice. And he was going, oh no.
So it's in the content and so far down the way, they'll have edited 6 parts and then gone, what? Oh, fuck.
I like Joe in part 18. He goes, I just had an idea for part 2.
Exactly. We're going to change this whole game.
it's funny.
If you've edited up to 10, start it over.
I'm excited to see how this turns out.
Yeah.
Which also means you have to keep playing it.
Yeah, but it's been fun.
It's been
It
very
just
fun.
sucks that I can't play it in my free time.
I mean,
We
that's-
can beat the game first.
Right. The faster you beat it, the faster you
well,
can play
the more that we can record it.
Okay, I'm always
Well,
down.
you had-
I'm always going, hey, Dark Souls, and he's just going,
Notes for this podcast, Joe.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah. Edit me out of the entire fucking
should be a
thing.
comma after podcast, because it
Yeah.
sounds like it's called Podcast Joe.
Podcast,
Yeah.
Joe.
Yeah.
Podcast Joe, coming
Okay,
soon.
Okay, Joe.
Well, that's a note for Joe to give. Not me. Not Michael. Joe.
You hear that thunder rumbling?
I wish.
No,
I
I'm
wish
hungry.
Kronos was real, the god of time, could
Oh,
speed this up to them.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Speed this up to the end of this.
Say no further.
Please, Zeus, introduce me to your father.
My brain went to Kratos, and I was like, that's not going to help.
Yeah.
Right.
He was also a titan.
He would dismember me.
He was a
Exactly.
titan, not
Perfect.
a god. But
End it right here.
Titan.
Stop it all.
He's a titan, not a god. He's a titan, not a god. I'm just gonna keep saying it.
Kronos?
Just so you know. Yeah, Kronos.
Oh yeah, he
Titans
was a titan.
spawn the gods.
You're right.
That's all.
You're right.
I just kept saying it because you kept
Spawn.
staring at me looking confused.
I was actually.
I know, that's why I just
Sorry.
kept repeating.
I just
Wait, what? Titan?
Titan.
Yeah, dude.
Tiny.
Kratos fucked up his grandpa.
That's fucked up.
Yeah. He didn't stop at his parents. He's like, I'm getting grandpa too.
Oh, you were mentioning Minecraft earlier. We actually shot we shot a Minecraft in VR.
It was whack.
It was we said this during the video, but like we were having the most fun, but we're not sure how that translate. Like we just did vanilla VR Minecraft, but we had the most fun just doing the most basic shit. We're just like
with your
we're just like,
hands.
look, we're getting the wood from this tree.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I'm eating this apple.
And everything's huge because because a block is like
3 feet or something?
it's like 3. It's
Yeah.
like
Or is it
a
it's
meter? I think it's
Yeah.
1
Yeah.
meter. Yeah.
It's pretty
so shit's
tall.
huge, which you always knew. People always said that, but like you're standing there and a block of dirt is like half your body.
Yeah.
You know, and you're like, whoa, it's fucking big.
But we just ran around just like crafting and just being super excited because we're doing it virtually and we're like moving our hands and arms. And I was like, oh, we're just doing the most basic stuff.
Oh, there's no like, what's the goal? It's just us in Minecraft. I didn't leave like 100-yard radius, you know,
Yeah.
besides going down. But everything was just like, whoa! Like when Matt was swimming, and then I was, because there was like a pond right next to us, and I was like, how do I swim? Fredo, how do I swim? And like I'm drowning because it's, you know, again, the
it's
VR controls. And he's like, push the stick. And I'm going, oh, fuck. I'm just like doing this, like waving my arms, trying to like swim, because I'm just like, go up. How the fuck do I go up? I'm drowning. Help.
It's just like real life. You gotta learn.
But yeah, we were like, man, through the scope of like if you watch this and like, okay, I get it's VR, but what's mine? What are they doing? Nothing. Nothing at all. But I think it's a very funny like one-off.
It was
or something we could revisit with like more mods. Or
I already have
whatever.
ideas on
But
how
yeah,
to
we
make
spent like an
actual
hour in
series.
there, and it was like, dude, I was having the time of my life.
We were having a blast.
I proclaimed it Survive Block Island season 1.5 for no reason. I said it's just way shittier and Trevor's not here. I was going, whoa! There was like a point where Alfredo had a torch or he was like placing torches and I was just digging down into the ground, didn't even find like a cavern or anything. And I just kept going, wow, this is crazy. I'm just digging. And I'm like digging down and Fredo's like, I just keep putting torches down. Go, go, go. And he's just like watching me dig, but like just, and I'm just going, the light's not going out. This is crazy. Like, this is so convenient.
It just kept placing torches and it was the coolest shit
It was
ever.
the coolest shit. I just dug diagonally into the ground. And I'm going,
Also,
this is my life.
We would accidentally hit people because then you'd have your sword equipped and you'd just swing your arm and then slash automatically.
Everything,
Like, oh, my bad.
Everything still works on buttons on the controllers in a similar way to Minecraft, but you can also just swing your arms. So there was once or twice I just bonked Alfredo on the head. I was like, stop it, bonk. But it's the same thing as hitting him with the sword.
Yeah. Like, I think right off the bat.
It was funny.
Right off the bat, Matt finds, what is it? It was like a Tasmanian devil or something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
In the game? Yeah, in the game.
Yeah, some little.
Yeah, we threw in
freak wrote it.
some like mods to like fill out the world and some quality of life mods, but it's just like Matt just petting a Tasmanian devil, and then I'm like, Michael, come find me, and then Michael like runs over to me, and Michael like, oh, and then what'd you see, Michael?
I turned the corner and I was like, hey! He's like waving, and he's just standing behind a sheep. And he's go to the wide, please. He's standing behind a sheep.
God.
And, well, that's just Joe. That's Joe. That's it. Was that an insult?
Damn, dude.
That's fucking mean.
Go to the wide.
That's mean.
Oh my God.
Yeah, go to the long
Wow.
with the Trevor.
Yeah.
Go to the iPhone and hit.
What they're doing is they're covering their tracks.
No, what you need to do is hit. You need to hit. You want 0.5 on the camera.
Yeah.
That actually zooms
Where
out
is
more.
it? Where's that camera? Fuck.
But anyway, what you were doing was you were fucking a sheep. I found out Freddie was going, hey, what's up? Hey! And there's just a sheep there, and I'm going, oh. And so then like I just walked up to the sheep and I'm just looking at the sheep.
Are you okay, sheep?
Yeah, I think you did whatever you were doing, and then I said, and I was like, yo, you just got fucked. Now you're about to get fucked up. And then we beat the shit out of it and killed it.
We just ran up to it and just like going.
I think we were just punching it because we didn't have anything.
No,
we were just like,
we just started beating shit.
and of course it was us and Jack. And so of course Jack's like, oh, get the shears. If you got that, and I go, fuck the shears. And I'm just out here like punching sheep. He had a farm going in like 90 seconds.
Yeah.
He's just like, Jack's like default Minecraft mode is like, get the farm. Make shears. And I'm just going, if I see a sheep, I'm gonna fucking kill it. And Matt was like, well, let me shear it first. And I go, no, that is not honorable. It must die fully clothed.
Traversing like the lower caves and caverns, stuff like that, is actually pretty cool, but also kind of scary because you're in virtual reality. So you look down and you go, whoa.
Oh, so it feels deep?
Yeah, you can really feel like when you're on the edge.
It's like, whoa.
Yeah, when you're like on the edge, you're like, oh, I don't want to fall down there. I can kind of like feel like.
I
the
described
depth
it
of the
again
ice.
in that sense. It being in VR was amazing. Watching it, I was like, it looks like a bunch of 3-year-olds playing Minecraft for the first time. Going, why the cave's scary? And Alfredo's going, don't go down there.
Well, I mean,
And I'm going, I found wood. I got wood.
it looked like that in person too, because you guys are just.
It was like this. Dude,
But then at one point I caught some of it on film, but it was like the end of the video. Fredo's like, all right, bye everybody. You guys are like ending, and Fredo's just like looking off and doing like.
There's a lot of that going on.
He's just looking up somewhere. Oh God.
It's just so fun to like emote in VR.
Yeah.
Because like.
That's a lower third. We should start doing physical lower thirds. Will that save us on the? Will that save on the back end? Does that
how much
free up
money
a
does that save
VFX
us?
budget or something?
All you need is a little bit of string.
Yeah.
A couple pieces of cardboard.
We could write
Bing!
some stuff.
Wow! Click here to go lasso. If you click here right here, then you can go lasso.
If I get string, I can put that on you and then I can wear it and then run around the office. Hands-free sign. Sorry.
It's like I said, it's fun to emote in VR because at one point like Matt gave me like a little like poppy like plant or whatever, or like a rose. And then
Matt's making opiates.
And then Jack was like crafting, and he had his back turned, and I just grabbed it, and I was just like, Matt, check this out. And I just went, like I was spanking with the flower, and then I accidentally swung too hard and hit him, and then Jack went, what the hell? And he turned around, and we're just like, no.
Oh, you hide it behind
Yeah, like we can actually hide it, and so like our arms were like this, our characters were also like this, just going, what's going on? Nothing.
I don't know. I think you got bit in the back.
You might have gotten bit.
I think I saw a bat swoop
Might
out
have
of the
gotten
sky.
Backbite?
Backbiting.
Got a backbite?
Yeah.
Yeah, gotta cover your back.
Yeah, watch
So
your back.
that was a fun one-off, but I was telling Trevor I have ideas on how we can make it a series. It'd be pretty fun.
Cook Joe alive.
Whoa.
Oh, you're talking about Minecraft?
Yeah.
Never mind.
Yeah. No, that's a between the
I want
games.
to be a part of this.
I started
You want to be okay?
last night. I
Cook
pitched,
me alive, damn it!
Tie me up to a fucking spit roast and just fucking cook me
one
alive.
apple in my mouth.
Throw an apple in my mouth.
nice, nice.
Got it. That has to go through you, right? You know that. Generally. I mean, we
sure.
could tie you to the spit roast.
You can just
but
tie me to it.
Classically,
It goes through. It goes
True.
in my ass,
That
out
is
my
true.
mouth.
Right. I'm glad that you didn't want it in your mouth and out your ass. You want to start at your ass.
Yeah, because I mean, by the time if it goes through my ass, by the time it goes out my mouth,
You're
it'll
dead.
be less painful. I'll already probably be dead. Whereas if I feel it
Yeah.
going in my throat,
Well,
I
then
just-
doesn't that just muck up the whole while you're alive part though? We're gonna cook you alive if you've been killed being spit roasted.
Oh, Jack.
You've died. You've
All right,
died
let's
from
start
this.
cooking him. Oh, he's dead.
Yeah.
Let's stop.
Well,
Well, at least if you go through the rib.
What happened to the roast? The spit killed him.
There's like a second of pleasure, possibly.
Ooh, just
Oh,
a,
more
just
than
a beat.
more than a second.
More than a second. Just a quick. Oh! Ah!
That's funny. We were describing Joe having that during LASO.
oh yeah.
He goes through a series of emotions, both physical and mentally, all in the span of a second every time he's killed.
It's like I go through pain, but then I also
Yeah.
have an orgasm.
Yeah. It's like a moment of nirvana mixed with hell.
I'm like
Yep. And that's when Trevor keeps putting down the Go LASO sign. Every time you make that noise, he just puts it down.
There's enough excitement for the day.
Well,
I
should be heading home.
I pitched the budget for one of those like suits,
Budget
like the vest that you wear that's attached to an arm that goes to the Omni treadmill.
Oh, yeah.
I pitched that to Lou, and he's like, I think we can make it work. Oh. So we might be able to get you. So
Okay.
you can do the thing where it's like a divot, and you can
Yeah, you can just
Yeah,
run.
run. You can run.
So where
yeah,
we-
you can crouch and like.
What's the name of that
move
one again?
Before I pitched that,
Right.
there was I don't know, it might be out yet, but there's one
It's like the Omni
that has like a little like pole with like a little crane, and you can tie yourself to it, and then you can suspend on it.
So when I go to the Spider-Man game, I can go, I'm actually falling.
There's people just like swimming and just like hovering above
That's
the Omni
crazy.
tread, and I was like, what?
Have you seen the ones like one of the early prototypes was like, okay, to really make it work, you got to just put them in a giant ball.
Yeah.
And so it's like this.
That's great
giant
too,
mesh
because
ball.
can we combine it? Because Joe and I are still looking to buy that giant ball. You know, we got the little one.
Big-
where
yeah,
kick
we got
the
the
shit
little
out
one.
of
I want
you.
the full
We
one.
want the full hamster ball. So if we could combine hamster ball technology with VR movement, I think we can do a real 2-for-1 here.
I
We're
would-
losing money not getting this.
Right. You know what? That's a good way
Can
to
I
say
bring
it.
in a DIY omnidirectional treadmill and we can try VR on that?
Sure.
Yeah.
What's your
You could
blueprint?
try. You could
Yeah.
Blueprint?
The smirk.
Yeah. You're going to be the Y,
Yeah.
and you're going to do it.
I'll do it. I'll do it myself. That's why it's DIY.
Once
DIM.
DIM. Joe's pretty dim.
Yeah, that's how my life feels right now. I'm pretty dim.
I think that
And I
yeah,
did it
there's
myself.
Do it myself.
like there's
I'm Joe and I'm
ones you can
dim.
make.
Dude,
I'm a dim kind of guy.
I was telling Trevor all the ideas that Jared and I just keep bouncing off each other. So we've gone from like VR to like MacGyvering shit together for VR.
Yeah, it's
So-
close to. We're approaching 4DX. The experience.
So we'll see.
Contact us, Joe.
Look,
Contact.
it's the Infinideck,
Okay.
the world's first true omnidirectional.
Oh, okay. Sure, it is.
It goes more. It definitely does.
It
omni.
goes more infinite than the other
that one.
infinite
Uh,
ones.
Oh, is that like it actually like?
You don't have to wear those stupid
conveyor?
shoes. You don't have to wear the stupid shoes where you have to slip and
yeah,
slide.
Yeah, you gotta.
No, this is like the one where you don't got to do that.
Oh.
It's the actual.
It's
thing.
like an actual treadmill
Yeah.
So like it actually like.
Yeah.
in like every direction.
Oh, that's interesting.
Oh.
We'll have to get in there.
I thought
I would
contact
throw up
them.
so fast.
Do it.
I'm so.
Do you think it would not like immerse you better?
How fast?
I actually tried. I think it was a Dave & Buster's.
Yeah, they got some stuff.
Chill that Jack and I went to, and then we tried the VR, and I almost threw up in like the first 2 minutes.
Now, would you
that
throw up? You
sucks.
think
it
faster?
was weird because I was like, oh shit. Like it was almost instant.
Would you throw up faster than Larry eating that blue chip? That was fast.
Oh, that was pretty fast.
That man combusted internally. It's like a cartoon when they eat a bomb and then they
Yeah.
blow up and then like smoke comes out of them. That's what happened to Larry. And then he just started vomiting.
We had a charity stream, in which thank you by the way because we raised a lot of money during that short stream, and it's Game Changers I believe, and we had Jenga with like punishments, and the team that lost had to do the like
The new-
2022 hot chips.
One chip challenge.
One chip
which is the
challenge.
2022
And
version.
this year it turns your tongue blue.
Yeah.
But
And it's hotter.
BK and I were on the team. We lost, and then I didn't want to eat it, so I was like, "Why do you want to post be my champion?" And then I was like, "Larry," and he was like not listening because he was editing, and he was like, "Huh?" And then I was like, "Will you be my champion?" And then he came over and ate the chip.
Yeah.
And then
it went south immediately.
instantly he was just like he was like
No, he really was.
I was like, oh
He
God,
started
get outta
making
here,
noises
get
and
outta
he was
here.
crying.
He was
Worst
crying.
Is
He couldn't move.
He turned towards us to throw up.
I was like, get out of here.
Well, he
see
started
it.
vomiting into a.
He showed his blue tongue first.
he did.
He was like, ugh, and then he
did.
looked at you and he was like, Alfredo, I must retire as your champ. And I was like, I can do no more for you.
And then we handed him the trash bin that had a clear bag, and he kept going. And then,
But also-
literally on camera in front of everybody.
Here's the thing. I'm glad he did it.
Right.
Here's how you throw up for real. You throw up like this. He was like, you could see the scream.
There was a lot of.
You could see it all
And
coming
everyone
out.
was like, Larry, you walk off the set. Get out of here. And I just
outta
walked
here.
on. I was like, no, witness my champion.
Yeah, meanwhile, BK's
my God.
fucking dying. And you're going, wow, that looks hot.
Yeah,
Well, PK then she went and puked in the bathroom.
Yeah.
Had her own
She had like her
adventure.
head in the kitchen
Not before
sink.
she was running back and forth in the same spot, and we were all saying, "BK, go get something to drink." She was like, "I can't move," as she's running left and right.
Yeah, but I get it, like her brain fried.
Yeah,
Dude, I don't even. I did I think the original one chip forever ago, but this
They
one
gotta keep
This
one
one
up with
can't
themselves.
anymore.
This one seems like full death.
Yeah.
Everyone I know that's had it threw up and had a bad time.
Yeah.
That's just crazy. Something
Poor
so
BK.
hot you're throwing up.
Because BK had to hold it
That's
together
wild.
because then she had to go off and do another live stream for the Yang streetwear
Yeah, we did
collection.
the Yang
Yeah.
Streetwear. That was awesome.
It was really cool, but poor BK was just like, oh God.
I also want to point out. Alfredo during that thing was like, "Oh, I can't eat the chip. I have to do something after this." The same thing that BK did.
Yep.
Who ate a chip and went, and Fredo was like, "Oh, I can't.
Maybe
I
you
got
should've
to shoot
won."
after this. I can't eat that
Let me
chip."
tell
Hey,
you.
BK, eat your chip.
Let me tell you, like, I was seeing BK and Larry suffer. It like from a mental standpoint, it
my
really
God.
just took me down.
Yeah, I mean, but you backed out before Larry ate it because that's why he ate it because you backed out.
Yes.
So
Yes, I did.
Larry didn't discourage you from eating it.
Dude, talking about like champions. It was like last week or a week or two ago. Jackie was doing like Fall Guys stream, like customs with like her community and whatnot. And I jumped in and I was like, sure, I'll jump in. I'll play along with you. And it's really funny because I was like, yo, hey Michael, like this is going down tonight. This is what's happening. You know, if you got time, Michael's like, maybe I could swing it.
It came from too, like when we did Off Topic Live in New York, she was doing it, and I was telling
yeah.
Alfredo, I bought the plane Wi-Fi to try and join her game from the plane
God.
to just grab the shit out of her
That's
in her own
awesome.
game. And I spent like an hour trying to connect, which
Yeah.
it's not good enough.
That was so good.
But
though.
I'm telling Alfredo because we had like messaging on the plane.
Right.
I'm texting him like I'm trying to get in your game, man. I want to grab it from a plane. I want to grab her.
I know you were gaming from
So-
the skies because you
Yeah.
told me about the Mile High Club.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, the real Mile High Club when you're fighting bosses as a mage from a plane, going like this.
He filmed it in his lap. Anyway,
I filmed my lap.
ridiculous.
Yeah, but anyway, so that's like, oh, we got to do it though.
Right.
And so it was in the ether.
And so
right.
and so I was like, yo, this could be the night. And
Yeah.
so I'm playing with Jackie, and then I get a text from Michael, and Michael's like, yo, like, send me the room code. And we were between matches, and that's when I was like, oh, I gotta use the restroom, just hold on. And I was like texting the room code to Michael, and then as soon as Michael's like, yo, I'm in, I'm like, all right, I'm good, I'm back from the bathroom. And we're playing, and then we're playing, And then Jackie's just like, during that moment, it was beautiful. She was like, everyone attack, get Alfredo, get him, attack him. And then she was like, oh, I think there's like,
dude, I watched the playback. It's
Yeah.
insane. She finished like a race. She finished, and if, it'll like switch to someone still competing.
Yeah.
It switches to me. And she just goes, oh my God, is that Michael?
Yeah.
And you're just like, what?
I was like, what?
Impossible.
And so I was like, oh, it's like, is it an imposter? Is someone like, oh, someone's wearing Michael's outfit.
Sure.
And then the next round.
It's so funny that you can recognize because you've
Right.
been that little
Right. Well, it's
dinosaur.
got my name on it too.
Yeah.
I said, no, but I did put the outfit on.
Right,
I
you did.
I did wear baby.
But then the next round, Jackie just went out of her mind, and Jackie's like, everyone, get him, get Alfredo. So I'm being grabbed by everyone while I'm trying to run. And then Jackie goes, I'm being grabbed. And I'm like, you've met my champion.
He just kept going on and on. So like the funny thing is like they were all streaming. I was streaming too, but I was playing 7 days. But I started the stream just on a black screen, and I just kept saying, wait, just hang on, just wait for it. But I didn't want to show it because I didn't want people to spoil it.
Right.
So it was like 10 minutes of them finishing a game where I'm just going, hang on, just wait. And it's a black screen. And then I quickly like joined the game, and so like people are like, this isn't 7 days. I was like, hang on, I gotta do this real quick. So I was streaming, so I fed through like I could hear Jackie from her stream, but I wasn't talking to her, and my chat couldn't hear her.
Yeah.
And so it was like kind of one-way conversations. So like I was yelling things at Jackie when she couldn't hear me, and she's yelling things at me, but I can hear what she's saying.
Yeah.
And I'm just screaming, "You shall not pass!" And I'm just stopping her from completing the level. And Alfredo just monologuing the whole time. He's like, "My champion will block out the sun."
Oh my God.
And then Michael grabs her to the point where they both don't finish. And Jackie's like, you didn't make it either, Michael. And I was like, that was never his goal. He will now be accepted into the gates of Valhalla. My champion has accomplished his mission.
Yeah, and then I just quit. I just quit and I left, and I never. She's like, get in the Discord, get in the Discord.
That wasn't the goal.
She's like, get in the Discord. And people were like, oh, she wants you in the Discord. And I said, she will not get what she wants today. And then I just moved on,
Not
totally
on this
unrelated.
day.
Then the next day, because it was a weekday, the next day I came in at work. Alfredo walked in, I looked at him, and I went, your champion is here.
That's awesome.
Just the fact that
Just Jackie screaming,
literally,
what the fuck? What the fuck? And you went, you've noticed my champion.
I see you've become acquainted.
Yeah, it was a real waste of time.
That's awesome.
just good times.
Alfredo does that.
Huh?
Oh, he must be an imposter. He's wearing his skin, just like the last time we played Fall Guys.
Oh, yeah, last time in Customs,
He kept getting into our games. He kept grabbing me. I was like, God damn it! I was like, it's a fucking Alfredo. And then would walk around to his desk and he fucking alt F4.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that.
He's like,
You're
I'm
just like,
working.
what are you talking about?
And then he loaded the next game, and this fucking long bean just keeps
Oh,
going
that
down.
long neck. That long neck.
There's a bean that just has a really long neck.
And then I enabled names, and I see Alfredo plays, and I see him like looking over me. I was like, it is you, you fuck.
Yeah, he ran over at one point.
Yeah, you did.
Because I kept being like, he's coming.
Yeah. And then I just.
What's going on? I'm just working on this report.
I'm doing reports. I do those now.
What's fog? Fog, what, guys? What's that?
Fall Guys.
I just had an email up that was like, supposed to like answer. Like the first time he walked over and I was like, he's like, was it you? And I was like, I'm working on shit. What was what me? And he's like, oh, never mind.
It's an imposter.
Instantly de-escalates. Oh,
Someone's just using your skin. I see.
I was like, what's happening here?
Jeez.
So stupid. Well,
No, I mean, that's it. It's 4:30.
Dang.
I said, dang, dude. Yeah, that's a good
You guys got
time.
my cheeks hurting.
Dude, we've been fucking cranking shit out this week.
feel it.
Go LASO, go Uno. September 9th,
Uno.
Infinite. How long will it go? In a way.
September
you get to
9th.
That's for you
Most
to decide.
likely.
Yeah, most likely. Get ready to have that marker, make sure it's an erasable marker.
We gotta fucking PTSD. I'm like scared.
Oh, no.
Stop.
Oh, that's skills. That'll do it for this podcast.
Stop doing in between.
Tune in for all the stuff we've talked about coming out at some point. Following this, post-team stream.
Ooh.
It's apparently a Sarah, I think it was like a Sarah birthday stream or something.
Oh.
It is her birthday today.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah.
Oh, she kept that a secret.
Under wraps.
Until they announced it for like the stream. They're playing Sherlock Holmes Chapter 1. Does he do that? Oh, or that's Chapter 1?
Yeah, that's just the one.
That's the one.
Do you think
No,
they're
he
gonna?
actually
Do you
goes
think
like
they're
this, he
gonna? Do you think
I
they're
can
gonna?
smell a crime.
I solved the case.
I can smell.
Here's what I want.
Smells so good.
I want.
Fredo, what cologne are you wearing?
Is that crime I'm smelling? Sorry.
I want. No, it's fine. I just want the video to start, and I want Sarah Sherlock Holmes to walk up to the first person and discombobulate him.
Oh, right.
Discombobulate.
That's just the stream.
And then
I discombobulate, followed by discombobulate. When he's winded, discombobulate. Well, that's it. It's over.
That's it.
Stay tuned for the post-team, post-OT stream, which is right now. You have to do literally nothing, touch nothing. Hands off the keyboard, hands off your phone. Oops, did you just drop your phone?
Yes.
Why'd you let go of it, dum-dum?
You told me to. Now it's shattered. Like my heart.
Where is Sarah?
Let's say with John Connor.
Did someone call the Terminator?
Local
Exterminator? Tune in next week, or the Terminator's coming for you. But seriously, it's over now.
Yeah, bye.
Goodbye.
They could keep this going as long as they wanted. They have the power.
I'm done.